guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and I'm going to be guiding you through this gentle flow. So I invite you to grab your mat and roll it out in a comfortable and quiet spot, and take these next about 20 minutes just to spend some time on yourself and spend some time on quieting your mind and allowing yourself to be present in the moment. So let's start by finding onto our sitting bones. And you can allow the feet to gently come together, resting on each other. And the knees can come out to the sides. And start to decrease the distance between the pelvis and the feet by moving the pelvis closer to the heels. Getting a nice opening onto that groin area. Now start to wrap the palms around the feet and allow the chest to come further into the floor. And press the belly closer to the pelvis. Rest down the crown of your head. And start to take some nice and deep breath into the belly through the nostrils. Breathe into that opening of the groin. As you start to quiet the mind, connect your mind and your breathing and your body. And as you exhale, you can even try and draw that belly closer into the ground. Breathe through the tension of the stretch. And let the air travel in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils, all the way down through the spine, into the sacrum. Take 5 more deep and mindful breaths in your butterfly posture. And start to come all the way back to center as you exhale. Relax down the shoulders. Now inhale as you reach the palms to the sky. And as you exhale, twist all the way from the core up through the chest bone over to the left side of your mat. Place the right palm onto the left knee. Place the left palm behind your lower back. Press it into the ground and extend all the way through the spine. Inhale as you lengthen all the way to the crown. And exhale, allow your body to twist even deeper and gaze to the back of your mat for 2 breaths. And exhale, travel back to center. Inhale, extend the palms high, high up. And exhale, twist over to the right, left palm onto the right knee, right palm behind you. And press it into the ground. Lengthen through the spine all the way up to the crown of your head as you inhale. And exhale, fall even deeper into your twist. Gaze to the back of your mat for 2 full breaths. And exhale as you return back to center. Now place the feet into the ground and move the hips closer towards the back of your mat. Start to release away the right heel and the right foot and place that ankle onto the left knee. Place the palms all the way over to the corners of the back side of your mat. And start to press the pelvis closer to the top of the mat. And allow that right knee to fall all the way over to the right side. And keep the right foot slightly flexed to protect the knee. Press into the ground with those palms and start to let go at the crown of your head. And release it all the way over to the back of your mat. And keep your breath flowing in through the nostrils and out. For 2 more breaths. And exhale, come back here to center and release away that right ankle. Now release the left foot and place the left ankle onto the right knee. And find the position here with the palms over at the corners of your mat. and press the pelvis closer towards the top of the mat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, release the crown of your head. Take 5 full breaths. Press the palms firmly into the ground. And stay heavy in the left knee as it falls over to the left side of the mat. 2 more breaths. And exhale, release and come all the way back here to the middle. Place the palms beside your hips, fingertips are pointing out to the sides of your mat. Feet are hip width apart, extend out through the toes. Inhale, press into the glutes, lift the pelvis high to the sky, knees and shoulders align, and press the root of the palms firmly into the ground, almost as if you're trying to lift your body away from your mat. Press those palms, feel the triceps. 1 more breath. And exhale, root down those sitting bones into the ground. Now start to extend out your legs. Inhale as you reach the palms all the way up. And exhale, hinge here from the hips and draw the belly button closer to the thighs. Place the palms underneath your calves. Draw down the belly and release the crown of your head, chin to chest for 3 full breaths. And exhale, come back here to the middle. Now start to bend into your knees, place down the palms behind you and let those knees fall over to the sides of your mat, releasing your hips, windshielding them slowly over to the sides, taking your time. Two more breaths. And exhale, come back here to center. Now reach your palms forward and strongly tuck the tailbone under as you start to travel through the vertebrae. Come all the way down into the ground and place the arms out to the side. So extend those arms out, remove the feet away from the ground. Keep the knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Take a nice big inhale. Allow the knees to fall over to the left side as you exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And remember to squeeze the belly button into the spine to keep the core activated. This will also allow you to have more control over your movement. One more round. Very good. Now come back here to center, plant down the feet, keep them hip width apart, and allow the arms to come down the sides of your body and press them into the ground and firmly root down your feet. Inhale, press the glutes together, lift the hips high, stay here for 1 full breath. And exhale down. We're going to do 1 more round. Inhale, squeeze, this time to stay. Start to roll the shoulder blades together underneath the back and allow the palms to interlace underneath your sitting bones. Firmly press those palms into each other, creating a nice big knuckle. Press the elbows into the mat, squeeze the hips up high. Take 1 full breath. And exhale. Now start to root into your right foot. Release the left and extend all the way from the toes down to the left sitting bone for 1 full breath. And exhale. Release that foot down. Root into the left foot. Release the right. Extend that leg all the way from the toes to the sitting bone. 1 full breath. And exhale. Release down the foot. Very good. Release those palms, sink down your lower back, squeeze those knees into your chest and grab onto the opposite elbows as you hug those shins for 1 full breath. And exhale, release away those legs. Now bend into the elbows and lift your chest away from the ground and press into the palms. You can flip the feet over to the sides of your mat, place the palms into the ground and roll yourself all the way into that tabletop position. Move the knees closer towards the back of your mat. And now you can allow the palms to travel all the way to the top of the mat, out to the corners. As you start to sink your chest into the ground, and you can rest down the forehead into the ground. Take 3 full breaths. Shift the weight of the body over towards the top of the mat. And keep those toes nicely tucked. Final breath. And exhale, press into the ground. Now start to thread the right arm underneath the left and sink into the right shoulder. Gaze over to the left side of your mat. Now you can start to extend out that left leg. And keep the foot nicely tucked under, adding an opening onto the hamstring. And press those hips up high to the sky. One more breath. And exhale, release down the left knee. Press the left palm into the ground and open your chest. Now thread the left palm underneath the right arm and sink into the left shoulder. Keep those hips nice and lifted and the toes are tucked. And start to extend out the right leg. And get a nice opening onto the back side of the right leg. For one more full breath. And exhale, bend into the knee, press into the right palm, and come all the way back into your tabletop. You can keep your toes nicely tucked here. Make sure that your knees and hips are nicely stacked and that your shoulders and wrists are stacked as well. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, sink your sitting bones into your heels. Come all the way down with the chest. Inhale, open up your chest all the way towards the top of your mat. Sink down the knees and the thighs into the ground and the pelvis into the ground. Open up that chest. And exhale, allow the sitting bones to come back into the heels and round into the spine. Inhale, open. Pelvis and thighs into the mat. Nice and open chest. Press away the palms. Squeeze the glutes. And exhale all the way back. Inhale, open. And exhale all the way back. One more time. And exhale, sink down those sitting bones. Now slowly return all the way back to center. You can release the palms, keep the toes tucked as you come all the way onto your knees and squeeze the glutes to move the hips forward. And make sure that your body is nice and straight here in a nice line. Inhale, reach the palms to the sky. Exhale, twist your chest over to the right. Allow the right palm to come behind you. Left palm comes all the way towards the top of the mat. Extend through the fingers. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Two more breaths. Inhale, center. And exhale, plant down those palms. We're gonna flip the right foot over to the right side. Extend out the left leg. Inhale as you reach the left palm high to the sky. Squeeze the glutes for one full breath. And exhale, release those palms. Now start to bend into your left knee and look over towards the back of your mat and bend into that left knee in your mini warrior 2. Take one full breath. Now flip your left palm and reach it all the way forward with an inhale. And exhale, flip that palm and place the right palm onto the back of your left hip. Gaze all the way towards that left thumb for one full breath. And exhale, start to rotate down your chest. Place the left palm besides that left foot and reach the right palm to the sky. Look to the right thumb for one full breath. And exhale, come all the way back to center. Now gaze towards the back of your mat and start to frame that front foot. And make sure that the back foot is parallel to the left toes. And rotate your whole body towards the back of the mat. Release the palms and inhale as you extend the palms to the sky. And exhale, cactus those arms behind you. Press the shoulder blades and the elbows together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, cactus. Very good. Now release those palms, place them into the middle of your mat and start to rotate yourself all the way towards the front of your mat and place down that left knee. Flip the left foot over to the left side and extend the right leg. Inhale, lift the right palm to the sky, press into the glutes for one full breath. And exhale, release the palms and start to shimmy the right foot over to the back of the mat. Bend into the right knee and come into that mini warrior 2. Strong fingers and soft shoulders. One full breath. Now flip that right palm and reach it forward with an inhale. And exhale, reverse it all the way towards the top of your mat. Place the left palm onto that right hip and open up the right side of the body, expanding the body. One full breath. And exhale, rotate the chest all the way down into the right thigh. Place the right palm down and gaze towards the left thumb as you reach it all the way to the sky for one full breath. And exhale, release the palm. Now start to rotate your chest all the way towards the back of the mat. Make sure that the toes are parallel to the back of the mat and your knees as well. And you can keep your left foot nice and tucked. Release the floor and extend through the fingers. And exhale, cactus those arms. Squeeze the elbows and the shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, press them all the way down. A nice cactus. You can start to release the palms, place them over here to the middle of your mat and start to travel all the way to the top of your mat. And place down your right knee. Flip the feet over to the sides of the mat, sink into your right hip. Extend out the legs and start to roll yourself all the way into the ground. And keep those legs nice and straight, finding onto your back. You can start to bend into your left knee and place the left heel into the right inner thigh. And rest down the left knee over to the left side, staying heavy in that knee. Keep your breath flowing gently in and out through the nostrils for 5 full breaths. Exhale, start to extend out the left leg. Bend into the right leg and place the right foot into the left inner thigh and groin area and stay heavy in the right knee. Getting that nice opening for 5 full breaths. Calming down the body. And exhale, extend out the right leg. Release the feet and lift the feet all the way to the sky, getting a nice lengthening all the way from the sitting bones up to the heels for 2 full breaths, pointing down the toes, flexing the feet. Exhale, bend into the knees, squeeze them into the chest, wrap around those shins and paint down your lower back into the ground. Press those knees into your chest. 1 full breath. And exhale, release away the legs, extend them out towards the top of the mat. Allow the feet to come out to the sides. Allow those arms to come down the sides of the body and let the palms face the sky. Roll the shoulder blades underneath the back, finding your shavasana. Closing your eyes, letting the air travel in and out through your nostrils down into the belly. Stay soft in the shoulders and your arms, your fingers. Let the spine's natural curves exist. Feel the earth beneath your sitting bones, your hamstrings, your calves, your heels. Getting light in the body, feeling lightness flowing on top of your mat. Know that you can stay here for as long as you need to. Take all the time that you need in your Shavasana. In complete stillness of the body. Just existing as you are and taking this time to thank yourself for showing up on your mat. Thank you so much for spending your time and sharing your energy with me here today. I hope that you will have a beautiful rest of your day and that I will see you in my next video. Bye!